This car wash facility operations were severely hindered by the COVID-19 pandemic, and so the amount of water they used was also affected. The first month after the total lockdown, we paid 110,000 Rwandan francs. That's 50,000 Rwandan francs less than it was before. During the total lockdown, we paid nothing because we were not operational. The hospitality sector did not fare much better.
Ubuzima busanzwe amazi hari ubwo twagezaga nko muri miliyoni 3-4.
Before, when things were still normal, we were paying 3 to 4 million Rwandan francs per month for our water bill, which was not a lot when you consider that we have numerous water tanks and a swimming pool. Now we pay only 800,000 Rwandan francs because we just don't use as much water. So before, with so many activities and guests, the average stood at around 5 million. And during the total lockdown, it was down to 1.5 million. Between March and April, the Water and Sanitation Corporation saw revenue fall from an average of 2 billion to 900 million Rwandan francs. That's a reduction of close to 60%, which is massive when you consider that WASAC derives 35% of its budget from that revenue.
Hari abantu batakoraga muri iki gihe cya COVID, bamwe batakaje wenda n'akazi.
Some people were not working during this COVID pandemic, and some were even laid off and were unable to pay their bills, which affected our revenues. Add schools, hotels, conference centers and entertainment venues that were not using any water at all. Yet that is where we got most of our money. Then you understand that every time our clients face difficulties, so do we here at WASAC. After the total lockdown ended, things started to improve, however, because by May, revenue had jumped back to 2.4 billion Rwandan francs, back from the low of 900 million in April and 2.8 billion by June. WASAC is still owed up to 3 billion Rwandan francs in arrears by its clients, however. We are asking them to pay us back so that our service provision can at least improve, because such areas hinder our ability to distribute water. People should therefore pay the water they owe us willingly without unnecessary penalties being imposed. WASAC says the areas have also affected its abilities to pay its contractors on time, its electricity bills, water purification chemicals, salaries and more.